Hi, Scorpios. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a 2026. I'm calling this, or I'm going to ask my spirit guides for magical glimpses of love heading into 2026. I do have some charms and initials, but I want to ask spirit for some energy. What is the energy that's coming to you? I just want a little glimpse of what it's going to feel like, what your person might be like, what you may be like together, anything about your future together, but just little pieces, little glimpses of your future. So let's call in our spirit guides now. Let's see what our cards are saying. Welcome back. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome, of course. Spirit, please share with me these glimpses of love. What is it that you want us to know at this time? Many of you can be manifesting along with me for a love that has not come into your life yet, but may be coming, or some of you may confirm a love that has come into your life. Spirit, please share with me. I am listening for you now. I have a life partner. Your romance is stable, ready to go the distance. I want a partner for life. And I want that best friend, partner, best friend, lover. I want it all. I want it all wrapped up with a big bow, right? That one person. I have a manifesting the one. Very soon your true love will arrive. So if manifest along with me today, it's on its way. I love that. Benefit of the doubt. Give your relationship a chance. Give this person a chance. Or allow who spirit has for you to walk through that door. It was almost I'm going to keep my eyes open for who spirit has for me as well. So I'm not going to control the energy. I'm going to see what's put in front of me. Felt nice. And I'm falling in love. I love this. Sudden feelings that this is the one you have waited and longed for. You have waited for this. So is this your year? Is this it was they said a breakthrough. I was looking at the stallion in the back of this card, and when I looked at it, it was it's kind of a wild stallion, but it was a breakthrough that came in, and a breakthrough moment. Maybe we're breaking the energy that the path that we've been on. Maybe it's a turning point for you. Maybe it's a shift in energy. This is your year. We could say it a lot of different ways, but I liked the breakthrough energy. I think that's nice. Spirit, please share with me. Let's get some cards. I have a Hanged Man. I have an Ace of Wands. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a Tower. Okay, so I felt immediately somebody sweeps you off your feet. This comes in. You're probably waiting and expecting it with that Hangman, but you're waiting for somebody who's coming out of something with that Tower. So it hits you. I feel like it just hits you with this like wave of like, oh my God, who is this person? Like I haven't felt this way about anybody for a really, really long time. So there's something about this particular person. And I'm going to say the first response is a physical attraction. I'm going to say that, there's you turn me on energy. I'm very attracted to you, high chemistry. I wanted something that wowed me, and I think this is your wow person. Okay, so for those of you that have struggled with, I meet a lot of different people, but no one has really struck me as this kind of wow. And, who are you? So I think that that's the first time you say to yourself, there's something about this person that's different because you haven't, I don't know if you've ever experienced a wow, not like this. Okay, so there's something about this person that your head is spinning. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a Devil. I have a World. And I have an Ace of Cups. Okay, I'm going to say you're smart. Okay, I'm going to say that you are going to give this enough time and energy to see if this person's intentions are true. That you're trying to hold back your feelings, Spirit saying. You're trying to not fall in love with this person until you know, but you want them to. I'm not a big prove it to you person, but you do want this person to kind of prove to you that they don't want just one thing and that their intentions are true and pure. I do feel like you start to feel that in a very short period of time. I feel that I don't care if you are trying to not fall in love with this person, you're falling in love with them and they're falling in love with you. And I don't think that either one of us could hold back from this love. The only thing that would hold this love back is that Tower energy, that somebody feels like it's a little bit too soon for them, or they are still kind of recovering from some old wounds. But I think they're accepting it when it comes. I think that they're smart enough to say, hey, I don't meet somebody every day. I don't meet somebody I'm interested in every day, or certainly not somebody that excites me. So you can try to not fall in love, but I think this person's going to prove you wrong. Like, you're going to have no choice, you know, and I feel like they have no choice. You know, it's like no choice. We're falling in love, right? So sometimes we try to prevent it. Sometimes we try to stall it, talk ourselves out of it. I don't want to get hurt. I want to slow down, you know, all that stuff. I have a 10 of Cups. I have a 6 of Swords. I have a 9 of Pentacles. And I have a Queen of Cups. Yeah, the feelings are real. I would say the feelings are real. The more this person starts to have feelings for you, the more they are moving on from their past, even though they don't have feelings for, you know, they're not going back, but there's always that kind of bittersweet that happens with people that I don't think anybody's happy to end a long-term relationship or certainly a long marriage. So there's a little bit of a bittersweet energy as this new love's coming in. This old love is kind of, you know, moving out. So that is happening. I'm going to say over time, the love becomes more and more secure. They're showing me that we kind of, you know, like our two worlds start to come together. Okay, like we're really kind of far apart, busy lives, separate lives, and then slowly they become integrated. You know, we start doing more and more together. We start spending more and more time together. We're definitely a partnership for life. I have an Ace of Swords at the bottom of my deck. So this is a 2 of Cups. This person's going to express their feelings. This person is going to say, hey, maybe I didn't see this coming. Maybe I didn't think I'd get so lucky in my lifetime that I'd meet somebody like you, or after I ended something that there would be somebody else for me. But I feel like this is brutally honest feelings that I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you're in my life. And how do I say a connection like no other? I think that's what you guys are going to be feeling. You know, maybe we don't say it that way, but I feel like I don't want to walk away from it. could feel a little too good to be true. Spirit, what is some personality around this connection? I have kindness. Oh, the kind person that comes into your life. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I have affectionate, caring. Oh, boy. Spirit, you're too good to us. That's really nice, isn't it? I'm not asking for a lot. I want normal, kind, caring, somebody to kiss me goodnight. Empowered. Okay, that tells me that they have things going on their own. They have dreams, ambition. They take care of their business. I have balanced life, a balance between work and personal life, or you know, they're able to manage their life. They're not like putting all their energy into just one area of their life and the other areas of their life fall apart. They can maintain a house, go to work, and, you know, take care of kids all at the same time. So this person could be able to juggle a lot of things, which I would admire. I'm in love with you. There's a difference between caring about somebody and being in love with somebody. I'm truthful. I'm patient. I'm experienced. I am focused. Bottom of my deck, imaginative. And when I asked Spirit what they meant by that, they said, I can imagine my life with you. And I said, okay, I'll take that. I can imagine my life with you. So this is somebody who's already planning ahead, thinking ahead. That feels amazing, doesn't it? Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this personality. I have a date. Oh, this looks like fine china too. It's got glassware, clock napkins, clock tablecloth. So this person's not cheap. That is, and flowers on the table. I'm gonna say that it's a real dates. Okay, real dates. They're not. Spirit just said they're not ordering Kentucky Fried Chicken. A real date. They're bringing you to a nice restaurant, sit down dinners. Nice. I have a love call. Look at, oh, the little dog is jumping out at me too. Maybe I have a little dog. Messages, text messages, leaving you messages, emojis. So a little bit of love bombing coming in there, but I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I think it's nice, and this person's just really sweet and being kind and showing affection. I have somebody put you on hold, and somebody you weren't in alignment with, and maybe we were on a different path, and maybe this comes into your life when you've been in a no contact with somebody that they said, I need space, and you have given up on them, and this person comes in. This person, you know, is the window of opportunity that somebody else left open. So we only have that little bit of time when we're available and the other person's available, and Spirit brings us together. So for some of you, this could come in, even if you have thoughts of somebody else, but you have been put on hold for that connection. And Spirit's saying, hey, I had somebody who is going to take you out and leave you little heart emojis on your phone, you know, and say, I want to see you. I'm drunk in love. I'm crazy in love with you. So I think that you've got somebody whoever this was, who put you on hold, ghosted you, walked away, a runner, anything along those lines. I've got marriage at the bottom of my deck. They are doing you a huge favor because they have allowed you the space and time to be introduced to the person who you're supposed to be with. Let's get some initials. First initials, last initials. Let's see what they have for you today. I have I'm calling them my holiday letters because they're burgundy and gold. And I have the letter N just jumped out, so we'll take that. But I'm using these for the holidays. So maybe I'll use them year round, but they definitely work now. And let's see. Get the letters. I have an N. I have an F. A. I have another A. I have another N. I have a B. I have another F. E. A. U. N. Sometimes we need two N's. You know, sometimes we need that double letter, but I have an E. The letter X. L. I have a Z. The letter D. A. M. H. Another A. And I have an O. Okay, so some of you, first initials, last initials, maybe we were lucky enough to spell a knee. Okay. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection energy? We're looking for glimpses, magical glimpses of love. Just want to get a feel for what could it be like? What will it be like? And I just want to get a sense so that I have something to manifest, something that gives me hope, something that allows me to keep believing. Spirit, please share with me. I have strength. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Death card. And I have a Fool. It's after an ending for sure. Somebody's coming out of something. The King of Pentacles and the Strength card came into me very much a feeling of take my hand. And you don't have to do it alone anymore. And this person is stable and secure. And I feel like not a lot scares them anymore at this stage in their life. Like they're not living in financial fear. They're not, you know, things happen. They get it. They put out fires the way, you know, somebody, they can handle things is how I want to say it. So yeah, there's a sense of security around this person for sure. Of course, I love the Fool. I want to get started. I do. And a little bit of a, maybe it came in sooner than they expected, but I also feel like they're smart enough to see it for what it is, and they're not going to push it away because there was that wow factor on both sides. There was definitely this feeling of being swept off my feet. I have no choice but to fall in love with you. Like, how could I not fall in love with you? You're amazing. So even though they could feel like they have ended something, I don't know, you know, timing is everything. It really is. Could be you, like I said, a no contact, that somebody else said, I want to put this on hold. And you said, I'm not waiting for you. And somebody else sweeps you off your feet in between. So you'll be the one that got away. I have a Knight of Wands. That the word they shared with me was captured. They definitely capture your heart. And I feel like you probably fall in love with them very quickly. If you have a tendency to fall in love fast, this person blows your mind, how fast you fall in love with them. I have a Five of Swords. I have a Chariot. And I have a Two of Cups. Yeah, this is the sweeping off my feet feeling for sure from the moment I met you. And I don't want to look back. This is a connection that we're not going back and forth. The hardest part was finding you. It's once we meet, we stay together, we love each other, we share a life together, we grow old. So part of me feels like this isn't a back and forth connection. This is a moving forward constantly connection. And the Five of Swords is more of a, I'm finally able to put the past behind me in this connection that maybe I struggled. I've struggled for years being alone. I struggled in relationships that didn't work. I've struggled with the wrong people. And I'm finally able to put all that behind me and enjoy my life and see what Spirit has for me. And Ace of Cups, thank you, Spirit. See what Spirit has for me. And Spirit only has love. Like, this is just one big, gorgeous bowl of love. So you are going to be experiencing an abundance of love. You know, if I were to say, what's the glimpse is a lot of love coming your way. Beautiful. You experiencing it, you enjoying it, you feeling secure. I mean, all of those things. Let's see what the charms are. These are my Christmas charms. So I'm trying to get these into my readings because I want to use them. So I have all these Christmas charms, and let me get a nice scoop. There's a lot of letters in here too, so we'll get some additional initials. So I have a letter D. I have an N, L. We have a K. Okay. And I have a Z. I just want to see what my little choices are here. Okay. I'm going to start with these trees because it felt like I lived near a forest. It felt like I like to walk in the woods. Maybe I go places that, maybe I'm a hiker. Maybe I live somewhere where there's a lot of trees and there's like wooden trails, and I like to walk through that. I like the smell of pine trees. I like the fall. So I'm going to say they're saying it's almost like a crisp winter day with the smell of snow and pine cones and pine needles and even a bonfire smell in the background. So there's a sense of woodsy is how I feel. So maybe that's giving us a clue as to either something that we'll be doing together or something that this person already enjoys a lot of, you know, so that could be going on. I have a little Santa's hat and I have a big Santa's hat. And I have a Santa. I feel like I have a child, okay, and I have to play Santa. So a part of me, it could be a grandchild too, but I play Santa. This child could be young enough to still believe in Santa. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm Santa. They could be a little bit older and I just still sign the present Santa, you know, even if they're older kids, just for fun. But I celebrate Christmas. I do gifts. I wrap. I'm definitely Santa, okay, at my house. So something's going on with that. So there could be children in this connection. I have two bells. Two bells are connected and they're swinging together. So there's a sense of two bells are better than one, I guess. But yeah, we're in sync. I feel like we're in sync. I feel like we match. Two red bells. So there's a lot of things about us that's a perfect match, they're saying. So that feels nice. I have a gingerbread man. Okay, I'm just going to say holiday cookies are my, they're saying my go-to, but they're also my, I don't know, you know, are you going to gain 10 pounds over the holidays? If I was going to gain 10 pounds over the holidays, it's because I eat all the holiday cookies. I bake holiday cookies. Like that's my downfall. So I got a sweet tooth. I definitely have a sweet tooth for cookies in particular. Okay. So give me some homemade chocolate chip cookies. Give me some, I feel like any kind of, homemade gingerbread cookies. I'm done. Ginger snaps, something like that. I have a single bell. Yeah. So I rang my bell by myself, right? Yeah, I'm going to say I've been single for a while. So I'm going to say one of us has been single for a while. One of us has been coming out of something, and one of us, and then we find each other and we're kind of like, now we're together with these two bells. And then I have a Rudolph, and Rudolph is a leader. Rudolph stands out because of the red nose, one of a kind, not like all the other reindeer. They could be saying that about you. I'm falling in love with you because there's nobody else like you. Could be as simple as that. So you could be Rudolph. There you go. All right. So there are your charms. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. So I'm having fun with them. It doesn't take a lot to make me happy. Okay. My husband says I'm like the easiest person on earth. Okay, so let's see. Let's see when. When is all this good stuff happening, Spirit? Do you have a timeline for me? A glimpse into when? What is it that you want me to know? I have it's in the future, the number 39. Okay, how far in the future, Spirit? I don't want to wait much longer. Have faith, divine timing is at play. Oh boy, they're being secretive, aren't they? The number 9, number 36, let it be a mystery. Maybe they want to surprise you. Maybe they're saying, hey, we're not going to tell you. We're going to just surprise you. Okay. Oh, I want to know when. 12 months from now, the number 29. But I always read this card differently. I always feel like if you met this person today, where would you be with this person in 12 months? You'd still be together, Spirit just said. You would still be together. So this is not somebody who's going to go back and forth or push you away. And I will take, they're saying by the end of the year, at the end of the deck. So maybe the surprise is before the new year, the number 38. Okay. Let's see what they want for feelings, Spirit. What will the feelings be? Glimpses of the emotions around this connection. I feel a deep love for what we have together. I see the way you shine, and you are my angel. That Rudolph's nose a minute ago, maybe that's the shining that they see you as different. You deserve everything in this world. I want to spoil you. Kind. What did they say in the beginning? Kind, caring, truthful. I want to make love to you. I'm very attracted to this person. This was a wow at first sight. Okay. This was the first time in a long time that both of you felt electrified, blown away. I don't remember the last time I was attracted to somebody the way I'm attracted to you. So if you have been waiting for the wow person to come into your life, this is it. So the whole package feels like there are people that are against us being together. Doesn't matter. The only two people who get to decide whether you're going to be with this person is you and this person. Nobody else gets a vote. It's your life. Don't even worry about what anybody else thinks of who you get to pick. They get to pick who they want to be with. You pick who you want to be with. I've closed myself off for far too long. So I am ready for this kind of connection. And let's get one more. I think about you all the time. I think from the moment we meet. I really do. Do I want to say love at first sight? Probably. But it is a feeling of, I just can't even believe this is happening. But in a very good way. So let's put this out into the universe. If this isn't in your life, I want you to claim it, own it. It's yours. We'll put it out to the universe for a manifestation today to come to you this year. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, I'm so grateful. Hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, my website link is below, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels here, and I'll put those links in the description as well. In the meantime, I hope you got a few glimpses of the love that is meant to come into your life in 2026. And I loved your reading. I really did. I think it's beautiful. So we'll see you all again real soon.